on to the next place. And here you can see how it all works. So the flower is on the very end there of the seed pod. So the flower gets pollinated and fertilized, and then grows the seed pod and a legume. So legumes usually have this, here are the leaves on a vine. This is a vine. They're usually climbing, or they can be trees too, but they always have this pinnate leaves, so small little leaflets opposite each other. That's one of the features that classify it. And then the very distinctive pea flower. Look at all those. So this evening we got a great harvest of these beautiful flowers, Clitoria tenata, and I think half of the fun is actually that you're observing and looking where you are, and collecting what you can find, but they're weeds, so we're also kind of doing the place a favor as well, getting them. We're not destroying anything, part of the native ecosystem anyway. We got some exercise, and now we're going to take them and make some ink and art. We are back here with our beautiful Clitoria tenata flowers that we collected. So you can use them fresh like this, or you can freeze them or dry them in the sun, and the potency of making colour is actually the same. So all you do, and I'll pop these fresh ones in here so you can really see them, is put them in a heat-proof glass jar or jug, and then get some hot water, boiling hot water as if you're making tea, and pour it over like that. Now just a little bit, because you want the colour to be really intense. And and then stir it around. Now with something else that's a bit thicker, say like the rosella, you probably want to boil them in a pan, but these are quite delicate petals, so just pouring the hot water over actually gets the colour out. And see how that's going really beautiful blue now. And you just sit that there, or you can boil it off to make it smaller and thicker. And then the magic, and that's pretty much ink, so that's the one I made just now, a beautiful blue colour. And then a really great trick, you can make different colours, but by adding lime juice, which is acid, and you pour it in, squeeze it in, check that out, it goes a bright purple colour, so you can have the blue and the purple. Both lime juice and vinegar are acidic, so they change the pH level of the ink, and a chemical reaction makes the colour of the ink change because of this. You can also use rosellas, which are actually a naturalised plant that you find growing in the bush around April or May. Pigment is the material that changes the colour of reflected or transmitted light as a result of wavelength selective absorption. In this case, the pigment's sitting in the ink, and it gets stronger as you boil out the liquid, so there's less water and more pigment. Mm-hmm.